is never too much chocolate, and you always run out of Raffaello so fast. Instead, you don't need that much chewing gum to treat your friends. Watch in our new video how to make your favorite candies giant or miniature. Our old friend Emma is dreaming. Is it Brad Pitt proposing to her in her dream? No. The hero of her sweet dream is a good-looking chocolate bar, a giant Kit Kat. She hugs it and squeezes it and wants to have a bite of chocolate and wakes up. It turns out that she is holding a pillow instead of a Kit Kat and is going to bite a corner of the pillow. Put 4 wafers side by side. Put 3 more crosswise on top. Melt 3.5 ounces of white and 3.5 ounces of black chocolate together and spread it over the wafers. Make another same wafer construction next. Join the two using chocolate. Print out a label. Make a big wrapper from red paper. Put the extra large chocolate bar inside and close the wrapper. Make jagged edges like a real wrapper. Being impressed by her dream, Emma tells everything to her friend. Well, this sweet dream has come true. The blue-eyed girl casts a spell on the normal-sized Kit Kat, turning it into a giant chocolate bar. She unwraps the chocolate. Dear me, I won't be able to eat this huge bar all by myself. Emma splits the bar in half and treats her friend. My friend has a terrible habit. She is always taking my chewing gum. It doesn't matter where I am. She manages to find me and make me give her one more stick. Once I go to bed, and all of a sudden I hear someone sneaking in and looking for something under my pillow. I open my eyes, and guess who's there? Emma! Looking for chewing gum again. This is way too much. Here, take what you're looking for and go away. Take a chewing stick out of a juicy fruit package. Cut it into small strips. Cut the wrapper as well, and wrap the small strips of chewing gum into mini wrappers. Make a tube out of yellow paper and put tiny sticks inside. Fold up the edges to imitate a real package and glue them. Attach a little gum label on top. My friend isn't definitely crazy about the fact that she's got such a tiny piece of gum. I won't even be able to chew it, let alone blow bubbles. Huh, nothing but a show. Oh, I will arrange a sweet feast with M&Ms for myself right now. But all of a sudden, my friend appears out of nowhere and reaches out for my candies. No way, my darling. It's a selfish feast, and I have a special portion for you. Crush some peanuts into fine crumbs. Melt dark chocolate. Add the peanuts and stir. Shape it into small chocolate balls. Cover each ball with a thin layer of color sugar paste. Write an M letter on each ball with a white food marker. Print out a mini version of the M&M's label and make a package. Put the candies into it. Glue the pack. My friend puts the candies from the micro package into a mini bowl. The amount of candies is so small that it's nothing to eat. They are certainly tasty, but the amount is way too little. There is nothing sweet except for wafers, but it's boring. And what if I turn them into my favorite Raffaello candy? Cover an almond with boiling water and leave it for some time. You can peel it easily. You will need a lot of wafers for a giant candy. Take a big bowl, crumble 14 ounces in hands, and cover it with a lot of condensed milk. We will need a 14-ounce bottle. Do not pour out all the milk. There should be enough of it so that the wafer crumbs soak it in and the mass will be easy to shape. Mix everything thoroughly. Put coconut flakes in a plate. Put half of the wafer crumbs on top and shape it into a round sweet lump that looks like a semi-sphere. Cover it with condensed milk and sprinkle with coconut flakes. Make a second semi-sphere in the same way. Turn it over. Pour the condensed milk over the flat side and add a handful of peeled almonds. Add more milk to cover the almonds and put on the other semi-sphere to shape a ball. We need to fasten the two halves nicely. Melt around 5 to 7 ounces of white confectionery chocolate in a fondue pot or in a double boiler. Cover small parts of the ball with it and sprinkle it with coconut flakes while the chocolate is still warm. Cut out a big printed Raffaello label. Attach it to a clear package and put the candy inside. Add details. My blue-eyed friend has a sweet tooth. A giant Raffaello attracts her attention at once. She just can't resist tasting it, but it is not that easy to eat that huge ball of candy. A silhouette of a giant Raffaello shows up here and there. Her hands have got tired holding this heavy weight. The blue-eyed girl makes a cup of tea, breaks the candy, and tries to eat it this way. But the sweet tooth has bitten off more than she can chew. She's eaten only half, and her stomach is ready to pop. This is what I find her in the kitchen. I've got you, sweet tooth. Once the blue-eyed girl is ready to enjoy her Chupa Chups, an unexpected phone call distracts her. I need to take advantage of it. It is not healthy to eat that many candies. I swap her regular candy for its mini version. Cut off the tips of a Q-tip. Add a few drops of blueberry jam to a tablespoon of sugar and melt it above a fire. Rotate the Q-tip to let the caramel wrap around, shaping a ball. Print out a small-sized Chupa Chups label. Cut it out. Once the candy cools down, wrap it in a clear wrapping. Put on the label with a clear cover on top. Tape to fasten. Cut off the excess stick. The blue-eyed girl finishes talking on her phone. But what is it? The only thing left from her Chupa Chups is a wrapper, and a tiny lollipop that isn't bigger than her nail has appeared instead of it. Well, as long as I don't have a normal-sized lollipop, I will eat this one. I should be careful not to swallow it together with a stick. I wonder what is inside this big Skittles package. Are there a million colorful candies in it? I want to take it, but my friend doesn't want to give it away. All of a sudden, our sweet treasure rips open, and a giant Skittle asteroid falls onto us instead of a Skittles rainbow. Open up a 2-pound package of green sugar paste. Knead it nicely and shape it into a big flattened ball layer by layer. Roll out a piece of sugar paste. Cut out a circle using a plate. Wrap it around the main detail. Turn it over and cover the other side in the same way. Smooth out the seam. Write a big S letter with a white food marker. Glue a large Skittles label to red paper. Make a package and put in the giant candy and glue the edge. This Skittles is strange, huge, and terrifying. It looks like a flying object. Emma wants to cut it with regular tableware to see what's inside of it, and I decide to split the treasure in half, but the extraterrestrial metal is a hard nut to crack. Then Emma takes Thor's hammer, but it's useless anyways. Let me try the trident of Neptune, or rather, a bident. I managed to prick this giant, but not more than that. Then my friend tries a tough method, so she just bites it. The unknown flying object tastes like regular sugar paste. Nothing mysterious about it. The blue-eyed girl wants to eat Snickers, but I want to eat it too. The problem is that we only have one chocolate bar, and it is very small, but we can fix it in a moment. Take 5 bars of 3½ ounces of toffee. Melt 2 ounces of dark and 1 ounce of white chocolate in a double boiler. Add 1 ounce of peeled peanuts and mix it. Put 2 toffee bars side by side, and the third one on top to cover the joint. Cover the toffee bricks with the chocolate and peanut cement. Put 2 more bars on top and cover the toffee with a thick chocolate layer. Melt 1 ounce of dark and 1 ounce of white chocolate and spread it all over the giant Snickers. Glue 2 printed labels to make a wrapper. Put the bar inside and glue the package. Make a zigzag cut across the edge. My new Snickers bar is big and tasty. Now my friend is jealous of me, but I will also start eating my sweet Snickers right under her nose. Let her practice her willpower and finish eating her regular bar. Did you like our sweet magic? Then write in your comments which candy you would like to make bigger and which one smaller. And don't forget to give your thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so that you don't miss the sweetest things on our channel. Lip gloss with jam, eyeshadow from a cookie, yogurt face cream? Your makeup is actually nutritious. Watch how to turn beauty goods into a sweet tooth dream in our new video. Tell me, pretty looking glass, nothing but the truth I ask. When Belle the Beauty is talking to her best friend, the mirror, nothing can distract her. It's a perfect time to change her makeup bag. Belle is confused. She sees what's inside. The makeup bag is full of beauty treasures. This eyeshadow, for example. Clean a broken makeup palette and make edible eyeshadow. Separate half of an Oreo cookie and crumble it nicely. Crush it with a pestle. Put the crumbs into a section of the palette and press it down. Fill the second section with the white Oreo filling and add edible pearl powder on top. Now, crumble a waffle. Mix a part of it with green food coloring and add a little bit more edible pearl powder. Put it in the third section of the palette. Mix the remaining waffle crumbs with Nutella and fill in the last container. Take apart a regular brush and make a handle from black sugar paste. Join the brush top with the new edible handle and put it in the palette. Belle opens up the palette. This eyeshadow is amazing, except for one thing. It doesn't work at all. It can't leave any trace. Is it an invisible spy in an eyeshadow disguise? And what about concealer? It is so mysteriously green. Crumble white nougat and take out all the nuts. Add green liquid food coloring. Put the nougat into a clean, used concealer container. Form a kneaded shape and refrigerate it. My friend takes out the concealer and bites it off quickly. What is she doing? Does she want to improve the color of her teeth? Is this invisible eyeshadow also edible? She sniffs it. It smells tasty. Yummy! It tastes good as well. I can take the brush handle for the last bit. Belle has made a surprise gift for her friend. She swaps her real nail file for a sugar one. Round the corners of sour candy belts. Cover one side with sugar syrup. Join the belts to adhere. I'm in the midst of doing my nails. I need to file one of them, but a soft candy appears in my hands instead of a hard nail file. Maybe it's even better. I've gotten a little bit hungry while doing my nails. The nails have been done and the candies have been eaten. Belle is sneakily eating her croissant sitting on the staircase, but calorie police in the person of her watchful friend keeps her weight balance under control. She takes away Belle's croissant. All she's got is only tiny crumbs. Then Belle goes to the kitchen. She's looking for cookies hidden in the cupboard. Here they are, my treasures. But the weight control confiscates my cakes. Bye, carbohydrates. If you think it can stop Belle, you don't know her well enough. She has already found a perfect shelter in a bathroom with a cream jar. Clean a cream jar thoroughly and put yogurt into it. No one will ever find out that real yogurt is hidden in this jar, and as long as her persistent friend appears, she pretends that she applies the cream to her face, and no one will suspect that there's anything wrong. Once a bathroom is a perfect place to hide with food, Belle decides to grab a bite of her lip balm. Mix water with gelatin. Add some condensed milk. Make cherry jelly in another container. Pour some condensed milk into a clean lipstick container using a syringe. Put the container into a fridge to let the layer harden. Pour the cherry jelly as the second layer and wait for this layer to cool too. Alternate the layers in this way. Belle opens up the balm and bites off a piece, and one more, so the balm finishes up very quickly. When the snack is over, she goes away, leaving the empty containers in the bathroom. And this is how she gives herself away. Her watchful friend figures out at once how Belle has managed to fool her. I'm reading a book while having tea with cookies. Belle doesn't like my cakes. She thinks a cookie without a filling is like a girl without makeup. But she's got a plan. She's going to apply lip gloss to my cookies to make them brighter and tastier. Add some water to jam. Fill a syringe with it and eject it into a clean double-sided lip gloss container. Add a drop of food coloring to condensed milk. Mix it and suck it into the syringe. Eject the colored condensed milk into the second half of the lip gloss container. I can't believe my eyes! Belle is applying makeup to a cookie, though it turns out to be regular jam. The jam lip gloss has definitely added a tasty tone to my cookie. Belle is sure that everything on the table is edible. Oh no! This is actually regular lip balm. Take mini waffle bowls and cut off the borders. Melt white chocolate. Add food coloring and cover the bowl with the colored chocolate. Decorate it with star-shaped sprinkles. Cover another bowl with the chocolate of a different color. Put in a semi-sphere-shaped lip balm and join the waffle bowls to look like a real container. Belle opens up the balm and applies it to her lips. Makeup isn't always edible, but something still is. I bite off a piece of the lid. It's a delicious waffle covered with chocolate. Some people come to the kitchen to have tea with cookies, and I've come to have tea with face powder and eyeliner. I take a spoon and eat what's inside my face powder container. Remove broken face powder from a container. Clean the powder compact nicely. Crumble cookies thoroughly. Put aside some crumbs. Add a little caramel topping and stir. Add pink food coloring to the crumbs and pour in some caramel. Put the colored crumbs into the powder container, layer by layer, and press it nicely. Cover it with edible pearl powder. Stop! Take a cookie, but my friend's powder is as good as traditional candies. And I can dip a cookie into the eyeliner. Don't be afraid, it's just chocolate. Melt white chocolate in a double boiler. Add purple food coloring and mix the substance. Put the chocolate into a clean eyeliner container and let it harden in a fridge. My friend's makeup turns out to be really tasty. This is what the baked powder and then natural eyeliner mean. Belle is getting ready for a great party. It's taken her a long time to choose the right outfit. The only thing left is to do her makeup. This lipstick looks and smells delicious. She applies the bright lip makeup. It tastes like sweet condensed milk. Clean an old lipstick palette nicely. Dissolve gelatin in water and add some condensed milk. Take aside a part of the liquid and put in food coloring. Pour the burgundy red condensed milk into the palette. Color another part in a different color. Make the last lipstick bright red. Put the palette into the fridge. Add a brush and it's ready. After having one bite of the lipstick, Belle can't stop. Be careful not to eat the entire palette. I take out a highlighter. Belle just needs some shine. But first, we will taste this beauty product. There is condensed milk inside again. Take a wiper out of an old used highlighter. Put in some caramel topping to condensed milk. Add edible pearl powder and some edible glitter. Mix it and put it into the vial. The condensed milk highlighter is a tasty thing. Belle starts to think that the entire makeup is like that. She is ready to taste the lip gloss. Don't do it! It's makeup. Belle's makeup's been done. She's glowing and happy. But if she wants to reduce shine, she should use oil-absorbing tissues. Cut rice paper so that it is of the same size as your beauty blotters. Put them in the package. The beauty blotters are breaking right in her hands. They turn out to be no smoothing but smashing. Certainly, since you should eat them and not correct your makeup with them. Did you like our edible makeup? Then write in your comments what you liked the most. Face powder out of cookies, highlighter with condensed milk, or chocolate eyeshadow. And don't forget to give your thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell to be the first one to find our new beauty tricks.